Woodburn was built by Charles Coatsworth Pinckney. He had served as Lieutenant Governor of South Carolina. In the early 1800s, a lot of the Charlestonians had sought places to go for refuge during the summer to escape the malaria and the yellow fever along the coast. So Charles came up here and built Woodburn, began at about 1828, 1829. It never was a large cotton plantation. It primarily was a subsistence farm, and they had cattle here. When the Adgers had the place, there were cattle, and then when the Smythes had the house, they raised blooded horses. And so it was one of the premier stock farms in South Carolina. Except for the main house, all of the buildings on the property are reconstructions of earlier buildings. What we call the Moorhead Cabin. It's a replica of an early settlement period cabin in the backcountry of South Carolina, and it was built from logs that came from the old Alexander Moorhead house that was constructed in Anderson in 1810 to 1812. We also have a reconstructed carriage house. Dr. John Bailey Adger, when he got the place in the 1850s, constructed a lot of buildings in the Gothic Revival style, which was very popular in the 1850s. We also have a reconstructed slave cabin. Dr. Adger was very benevolent to his slaves, felt that they should have the greatest comfort he could give them, and so he built some very commodious dwellings for these slaves. One of the most significant pieces in the house is the big teaster bed upstairs, which was quite unusual for the day for people of that status to sleep in the same bedroom. Typically, gentlemen and ladies slept in different bed chambers. We do have a spirit who inhabits the house. She's been seen for many, many years and has been reported for probably at least 70 or 80 years. She's wearing white and a little nightcap. She's been seen both in the house, in the nursery, and the attic room, and then walking across the backyard. So we do have our own spirit.
We actually rent out the grounds for weddings and special events. Usually they occur in front of the carriage house. We have probably any place between 15 to 25 weddings per year. Whenever we have weddings and so forth, all that money goes into the restoration and the maintenance of this house. We'll be happy to answer any questions anybody has, and we'd love to have you come and have your wedding here.